just come into what is actually this board, because we have to first understand about the Arduino Uno board, which is the main board for the Arduino, or you can say the first version of Arduino board. So what we're going to learn in this, first of all, this is the standard board of Arduino. This Arduino Uno board is the standard board of Arduino. Here Uno means one in Italian, that means the first version. So it was named as Uno to label the first release of Arduino software. Okay, that means it is the first release software and it is the first release the board which is being developed by the Arduino.cc. So it was also the first USB port released by the Arduino. It is considered as the powerful board that is used in various projects. It is one of the powerful board. In this is basically developed by the Arduino.cc, as I told you before. Okay, so here your Arduino Uno is based on an Atmega 328P microcontroller. This is the microcontroller which we use for the Arduino Uno board, that is Atmega 328P, which basically means that Atmega, it is developed by the Atmega family, that's why it is named as Atmega. 32 means 32 KB flash memory, 8 means 8-bit microcontroller, and P means that high performance and less power consumption. This is the main full form of this, and this is how it is being named as. So this is the microcontroller which we are going to use, which we basically use for the Arduino Uno board. So it is easy to use as compared to other boards. That is why it is preferred for the beginners, such as the Arduino Mega board or Arduino Uno board, Arduino Nano board, sorry. Okay, so there are different types of boards available, but we basically use the Arduino Uno board. So the board consists of digital and analog input-output pins, shields and other circuits. So there are different types of pins are available here, that is digital pin, analog pins, input-output pins and other types of circuits. So with this, in this you can see that we have, these are the digital pins here. Okay, so these are the 13 digital pins and this is the analog pins, this small part you are seeing, and this is the power connection and the ground connection and the reset and the voltage input pin, all are being here. Okay, so this is the main part here. Then we have input output pins, basically these are only, we have ICSP pin also. This you can see here, no, this is your actually the Atmega 328P microcontroller. Okay, so your Arduino Uno consists of 6 analog pins, 14 digital pins, a USB connector, a power jack and an ICSP, that is in-circuit serial programming header. Okay, so see this is your Arduino Uno. Okay, this is your Arduino Uno, which I am showing in the screen also how it looks like. Okay, so Arduino Uno, as you can see here, in this we have different parts in this. So first of all, this is your Atmega 328P microcontroller. So this is your Arduino Uno, this is how it looks like. In this we have first of all Atmega 328P microcontroller, which is basically named as Atmega because of its development by Atmega family. 32 means 32 KB flash memory, 8 means 8-bit microcontroller, and P defines the performance and the less power consumption. So this is how it looks like, Atmega 328P microcontroller on the Arduino board. Then what we have second part, that is power LED indicator, which is being displayed by the green light. Okay, so this green light is showing the power LED indicator. That means the Arduino is in a working mode. To show that Arduino is working, this light should have to be on. Okay, next thing here is your ICSP pins. You can see here these pins which you are seeing here, these are your one. This is your ICSP pins. Okay, so ICSP pin means in circuit serial programming pin. So basically what it will do, no, like for example, you have to upload sometimes external programming, okay, from outside. So then they are playing an important role. When the boot ladder is not being used, when we remove the boot ladder, so we can use the ICSP pin for uploading the new program from the external programmers. Then we have digital input output pins, which are basically 14 digital input output pins. In this 14 digital input output pins, we have some like 14 digital input output pins, which are labeled from D0 to D13. Okay, so that means that's why it has 14 digital pins. So it is used for input output purpose. For example, you are connecting sensors or any type of device, so allotting them that whether they are the input device or the output device, we basically use the functions, that is digital dot write for writing the for performing the input output operation, and digital dot read for reading the input. Okay, so these functions we usually perform with the digital pins to perform the operation. Then we have here TX and RX LEDs. TX and RX LEDs, that means it is basically used to show that data is being transferred or not. So that things we can show with that. So here the TX and RX, these are the two LEDs here, which you can see here, the small type of pins here. So these TX and RX pins are used to show that the transmission and receiving of data is happening or not. So it's been showing by the blinking of these LEDs. Okay. Then the next thing what we have here, we have the USB port. USB port through which we have connected our PC. Like here you have seen we have done the connection here with the USB port. One part I have connected here with the Arduino, and second part I have connected with my PC. Okay, or laptop. So this part I have connected here. So for connection with the system, this USB port is being used. Then next thing is what we are going to use. Next thing is your power button. Okay, this is basically your power button here. Okay, but we don't need it now because power button we are directly generating it here when we connect it with the PC. Okay. Then next thing what we have here, we have the voltage regulator. This is your voltage regulator beside the power button, which is being used to regulate the voltage. As you first understand that Arduino Uno board can handle maximum 5 voltage. More than 5 voltage, if it is being given, it can have a chance that it may get damaged. Okay, so to not make your Arduino board to not harm your Arduino board, don't supply more than 5 voltage. So if by mistake it being supplied 8 voltage or something, so it will regulate that voltage and convert it into 5 voltage. Then we have crystal oscillator. It basically makes your Arduino board powerful. Okay, this crystal oscillator, for making it the Arduino Uno the powerful board, we used a crystal oscillator which basically oscillates the frequency in your Arduino Uno board. Then next thing which we have here reset button. This button you can see here, this is red color button. It is basically if you want to reset your connection, if anything is going wrong and you want to do it again, so you can reset the connection using the reset button. Then you have AREF button. Here is your AREF, this pin is there, which you can use for supplying the reference voltage to your Arduino Uno. Okay. Then here one ground pin is also there, through which ground pin and voltage pin or what? No, ground pin basically used to supply the earthing. Okay, because earthing is really needed, otherwise there is a chance of getting current or damage and all. So earthing is really needed for every type of Arduino board. Okay. Then next thing what we needed, after this we have to do the power connection. Power connection is really needed for the working purpose. If you want to make your devices work in a working mode, you have to power your Arduino Uno board. Okay. Then next thing what you have to do, next thing here you can see, next part is here mainly we have discussed V input, that means to supply the input voltage if it's needed. Okay, there is a reset pin also. Through the reset pin you can supply the reset connection if it's needed. Okay, so such things are also available here. There is one LED also, it's blinking here, that is red color LED. This also shows that the Arduino is being connected with the Arduino IDE software, and the uploading of this proper uploading is being happening here. Okay, so this is basically used to show that your Arduino the code is being ready for uploading it to the Arduino board. Okay, so this is basically the description of the Arduino Uno board, and this is how it looks like.